Coming up on Mountain News this morning, a local church continues to serve the community through an annual event. And Middlesboro hosted an inaugural festival that wants to honor the city's history.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning, I'm Olivia Calfee. The time is 5:30 on Monday, June 24th. Now let's go on ahead and check it.
Good morning, Olivia. Good morning, everyone. Got the visibility issues this morning as we look from above. WYMT down below, and the visibility a little bit less than that, obviously, in terms of numbers, and some pea soup thickness as you make your way from the London Corbin Airport and I-75 points west through the Columbia. I did it again. Cumberland River Valley. I don't know why. It was an active weather day where I am located. So needless to say, got a whole slew of town and county names like still in the memory bank from yesterday. Mid and upper 60s, lower 70s across the Commonwealth today, with the cold front continuing to track to the south and east. Yes, as Drake told you late last night, we had the cold front move on through, some showers and some heavier bursts of rain, but nonetheless behind it for today. That means drier air for us and a nice amount of sunshine too. Feeling fantastic this afternoon with a forecast high up close to 85. More about when the humidity returns with your first alert 7-day forecast and the next chance of precipitation. That's coming up in a few moments. Olivia?
All right, Tim, thank you. The Summit Church in Hazard hosted their annual Summer Serve Sunday yesterday. There were 5 different projects that Summit Church hosted. They gave out gifts and pantry shelf donuts to all the veterans and nurses at the Veterans Center in Hazard. They did the same for the residents at the Hazard Nursing Home as well. There were 2 block parties where they gave out food and played games, and they pumped gas and cleaned windshields at the Shell gas station. Its goal was to serve as many people in the community as possible.
For me, it's just a huge blessing and just a reminder of how important it is to be the church. You get out, you see people, you see needs, you see faces, and you're just reminded of how much the love of Jesus needs to be spread in the community through service.
The Summit Church hopes to continue its summer services next summer. Saturday, 4 Kentucky churches partnered with the faith-based security network to host a safety and security conference, inviting churches from across the state to take part in making their own churches ready for any threat or emergency that comes their way. Alyssa Williams was there.
When church is in session and things like severe weather, a medical emergency, or even an active shooting takes place, who's there to help before emergency services arrive? That's where safety and security teams step in.
Most of us don't feel like we have a gift. We can't sing, we can't do a lot of things, but then we realize that, hey, maybe our gift is the safety or security teams.
Dozens of church members from across the Commonwealth gathered at Clays Mill Baptist Church in Nicholasville to learn more on how they can keep their congregations safer.
Really boils down to 3 things: ready, willing, and able.
The conference was hosted by 4 Kentucky churches and the faith-based security network, whose founder, Carl Chin, started the organization after his own safety was compromised.
I became a hostage in a violent gun incident at Focus on the Family on May 2nd of 1996. After that, I started speaking to other ministries and churches about getting ready, having an intentional program.
Chin would later survive a shooting at his church in 2007, further proving the importance of a safety team.
I was the team leader one day when a killer came in, killed 2 girls in the parking lot, and we responded to the hallway where he came in shooting, and were able to stop him with firearms.
Whether someone faces a heart attack or a gunshot wound, the main message of these conferences:
don't fall into the trap of it can't happen here.
That was Alyssa Williams reporting, and those with the event say a lot of these safety teams are made up of former and law enforcement or medical personnel. Over 70 off-road cyclists gathered at Perry County Park this weekend to participate in the 3rd annual Bluegrass Mountain Cup series. Bikers young, old, and everything in between came to test their mettle on the trails, And some riders even came from as far as Louisville to compete against some of the best. All levels of racers from first time to national and world champions were there. But the goal of the event was to give everyone a place to race.
Right, so I grew up in Kentucky and I was fortunate to be a professional racer that got to travel all over the country and all over the world, racing, working for companies, and the things I've learned along the way I get to bring back to our race series here at the Bluegrass Cup and, you know, give a little taste of what I've seen on the big stage to our racers here and show everyone that Kentucky's got some of the best mountain biking on the East Coast, and, you know, we want to host races to showcase that.
Josh said that people looking to find a new activity for the summer should give mountain biking a try, and Perry County Park has great trails for all riders. There is a new mural in Corbin that celebrates the history of Nibrock Festival. WYMT's RJ Johnson shares how the mural symbolizes the effort that went into the festival.
Beginning in 1952, the Nibrock Festival has brought thousands of people to the Corbin area. Fast forward to 2024, Jordan Justice created a mural for the festival.
And I wanted to have like this really cool backdrop that the kids will enjoy while they play volleyball downtown. And I'm just so grateful to have this opportunity.
Executive Director of the Southern Kentucky Chamber of Commerce, Bruce Carpenter, says they wanted to celebrate the festival.
I wanted to do something to celebrate the tradition of our festival, of our community festival that we have, and honor those that started it and those chamber members and board members who have been involved since 1952 in this event.
Including the festival's first sponsor of the volleyball tournament, Pepsi, as well as other partners that worked hard putting the festival together.
I wanted their involvement in this as well. The city of Corbin got involved with a lot of man hours preparing that wall. It's taken a lot of hard work by a lot of folks over the years, but it's something we're really proud of.
Justice says murals serve a key role in communities, attracting people into the area.
The people that pass by every day that sees this, it's so bright, it'll brighten your day. So I think it's very important for, you know, cities to just revamp these old buildings.
With a small idea.
His talent, his skills, and actually just gave him an idea and told him to run with it. And I think he had a grand slam with it.
Making part of downtown Corbin more vibrant. In Corbin, RJ Johnson, WYMT Mountain News.
Carpenter says they hope the mural will become a selfie destination for the city. Middlesboro hosted its inaugural Magic City Ragtime and Jazz Festival to celebrate its musical history as well as the culture that made the city a thriving community. Music filled the Magic City with the sounds of the past, while museums and storytellers shared its history to festival goers. Vendors showcased generations of culture through their food and crafts. Ragtime and Jazz Festival Committee member Buffy Dunaville says the festival was a way to bring people of different backgrounds together.
The goal of the committee was to bring everyone together regardless of religious backgrounds, beliefs, and just come and to have a good time and to end our festival on just a note where everybody comes together.
Officials with the Ragtime and Jazz Festivals say they are already planning for the festival next year with the hopes to make it even bigger. As people take advantage of the summer sun by heading to the pool, lake, or beach, it's important they are wearing the right sunscreen because there are so many options. Trying to figure out which one provides the most protection can be difficult. Along with checking the SPF rating, Cleveland Clinic dermatologist says it's important to find one that's water resistant if you plan on going to the pool. Doctors say chemical sunscreens typically offer better water resistance than mineral ones. Chemical sunscreens are also often easier to apply, while mineral sunscreens can be good for those with sensitive or acne-prone skin.
One adult application is 1 ounce, or the amount of a shot glass. So if you are going to be at the beach or the pool all day and you're, in a bathing suit, that 1 ounce should be applied every 2 hours. Otherwise, you are not using enough.
If you are wondering if a specific sunscreen brand or type works better, doctors say that doesn't really matter as long as you are using it properly. With the 4th of July less than 2 weeks away, officials with the London Fire Department are reminding you to be safe when dealing with fireworks. Officials say the safest way to enjoy 4th of July fireworks is to attend a community-planned fireworks show. But if you are using commercial fireworks, follow these safety tips from the National Safety Council. Never use fireworks while impaired by drugs or alcohol. Light one at a time and maintain a safe distance after lighting. And do not try to relight or handle malfunctioning fireworks. For a full list of all these safety tips, you can visit our website at WYMT.com.